Welcome back for part 2 of the Accena SWPPP Services inspection training video. Okay, today on this one, we're going to be going through the inspection question by question and talking about what all of that means, okay? First thing that I want you to remember when you get out onto your site is that you wear your personal protective equipment. That includes your hard hat, your reflective vest, protective lenses. I'm not going to be wearing them because of the glare. I don't want you having that glare on the glasses there, but you should be wearing them on site. And then you're going to need a solid shoe. It doesn't have to be a steel-toed boot. It doesn't have to be a specific type of shoe, but it needs to be solid and rugged and slip resistant. We don't want you falling down on the sites, and we don't want you stubbing your toes or things like that. So a solid shoe. Okay, that's your personal protective equipment. For those of you that are going to also be maintaining or installing BMPs, you will need gloves when you're going to be out there installing and maintaining BMPs. But if you're just doing inspections, then that's the personal protective equipment that you'll need. All right, so you're on your site. We went through the site page already. Now we're going to hit Start Inspection on that scheduled or due inspection. That's going to pop up to our inspection form. I want to go over the inspection form real quick, and then we'll dive into the questions. The first button up on the very top under the title of the inspection is the action item button. It looks like a little clipboard with a check mark in it. That's where you're going to add any corrective action items. Now remember, corrective action items are items that require replacement, initial installation, or significant repair of a control, of a BMP, all right? If it's minor repairs of a BMP, then it's routine maintenance. If it's significant repairs, or they need to be installed because they've never been installed before, or they need to be replaced because they're not working, those are your corrective actions. Okay, so just keep that in mind as you're going through and you see things on site that need to be fixed. If it needs a corrective action, you're going to come up and you're going to hit that button and you're going to fill out the corrective action report. Okay, we'll go through that a little bit later. The next icon there that looks like a piece of paper with a little pencil next to it, that is your notes button. Anything that happens on the site that doesn't fit somewhere else in the inspection report that you want to annotate, you click that note button and you can add a note to it. The next one is attachments. If there's any other documents or anything else that you need to attach to that inspection report, this is very rare, but that's where you would add that. The next is photos. If there's pictures that you need to take on the inspection, then you would click the photo icon there and you'll be able to add a photo. The final icon there will take you directly to the site maps. So this is especially convenient if you have action items and you want to drop an action item pin on the map. You can click the site maps, it'll take you over to the site maps and you can drop that pin. Okay, next up we have the automated information. Some of your inspection forms might ask you for this information too, so you'll see that it's on here. You have the inspection date and time. If for some reason you need to adjust the inspection date and time, let's say you didn't have cell service while you were out on site and you conducted it, you just wrote it down on a piece of paper or on a paper version of the form, then when you're in here, you'll want to adjust the date and time to reflect when the inspection was conducted. Next up, you have the weather. Like I said, some inspection reports are going to ask you for this. All of our inspection reports print with that already on them, but some inspection reports will specifically have areas where they want you to enter in this information. That's where you'll find that weather information. You'll be able to put it in there. The next section is the current open action items section. In the current open action item section, you'll be able to see any action items that are currently open on the site. If some of these action items carry over, there will be a location for you when you edit those action items to put in new information, to add new information to those saying that these are still open, they still need to be completed. That's where you're going to be able to do that.